Be nice.
Yeah, we'll see. 25 fascinating doll houses and period rooms, tiny ones, are on display this month at Locust Grove.
Keith Kaiser is with the Louisville Miniature Club, who put together this display. Let's check in with him now. Keith.
I'm trying to read this very small book about seeds, a seed catalog book, but it's very hard, very tiny, and yes, and the words are very small. But that's the part of it, the Louisville Miniature Club. And we're going to talk to Kelly here, Kelly Hannah Carroll, about how she creates some of these miniatures and how you can see them coming up on WDRB in the morning. It's very small.
Mike, thank you. Keith Kaiser is playing with dolls this morning.
Dolls and small little chairs and small little books. He's with his friends from the Louisville Miniature Club. Good morning, Keith.
Look at this miniature hydrangea that we just found inside Kelly's room box here. It's so cute and so nice. I just get choked up. No, I'm not going to get choked up. But this is so cute. Kelly Hannah Carroll here, part of the Louisville Miniature Club. And how did you get started in creating these things?
Oh, years ago, just read about them and in various types of stories. Beatrix Potter, The Tale of the Two Bad Mice. Hunca Munca, the bad Tom Thumb, stole into the dollhouse.
And there it is, just years later, creating things like this. All right, sort of build the scene here. Start putting things in there and tell us how you came up with some of these items.
Well, I love gardening. That's another hobby of mine. And really love anything to do with gardening, whether it's tools or furniture. And started collecting those. And then we had a Louisville Miniature Club project where we took the facade of a porch and were to come up with, inspired to come up with a scene. And I took it one step further and made it more three-dimensional by putting a room on the back. It's a funny thing that we miniaturists, we're also hoarders. And the base of this is actually one of my son's old discarded puzzles. So I just knew I would use it one day, and here we go.
Always saying, I can use that, I can use those.
That's exactly right.
What do you use in making the topiary stuff there that you said you hand created?
These are great, and they're so inexpensive, but they look so real. Just moss, glue, paint, roll it in a little ball, hot glue it into a little pot, and there you go. And they last pretty much forever.
It's beautiful. And as we look at some of these other things that she's created here, these room boxes, I'll tell you about the event that's happening February 6th through the 21st here at the historic Locust Grove inside the auditorium. More than 40 room boxes on display that were hand created by the Louisville Miniature Club. And it's all inspired by the actual Locust Grove dollhouse that was created in 1979. And then it finally came back into the hands of Locust Grove here. So Candace Sterling, isn't this so cute? I'm going to put my little hydrangea inside.
Look at the little bitty lamps. Love it.
Just like that.
And the wreath?
Really, when you think about what it takes to put that together, that's impressive, because I can just see myself sitting one thing down and knocking over 6 others every time.
Just hours and hours and a lot of attention to detail. Very cool. I don't have enough patience for that.
Me neither.
Yeah, but very nice to look at. Rumparilla workshop being held at Locust Grove will teach people how to create miniature doll houses. Keith Kaiser is with the Louisville Miniature Club this morning to learn more. There he is. Good morning, sir.
You wouldn't know it, but I'm in a miniature scene with Kim Baldwin here. She's a part of the Miniature Club. And then, Kim, what was your inspiration for some of your pieces? They're not really normal room pieces, are they?
Nope, I like to think outside the room box.
And the sky's the limit when you're creating miniatures, isn't it?
Really is.
Creating a miniature world. You know, our table's kind of bare. I think we need something, a flower maybe to put on there. Oh, yes. There's a Giant, please put more stuff on the table. The Miniature Club displaying here at the historic Locust Grove. We're going to take you there and show you a little bit of their creations coming up on WDRB in the morning. Is that plant in my way now?
Keith Kaiser is in the middle of a little girl's dreamland this morning, checking out Louisville Miniature Club's new exhibit. What is that you're holding?
Huh? This is a miniature of a greenhouse that Kim built. She's getting very scared right now because this is very delicate, and I'm going to drop it again. But right here is the real thing. This is a miniature of a miniature. We're getting even smaller and smaller. We'll show you more and how you can be a part of the exhibit coming up on WDRB in the morning.
I think he said it.
Yeah.
He didn't confirm it. He just kind of tossed it out there, kicked it around a little bit, right, Mike?
I can't remember.
And it's only Wednesday. Keith Kaiser this morning is learning about miniatures with the Louisville Miniature Club.
Yeah, it's a new exhibit opening at the historic Locust Grove. Let's check in with them now, where everything is small.
Yeah, if you can't have your own sloth, just create a miniature exhibit of it. And I think that's what Kim's done. Kim Baldwin here, Louisville Miniature Club. Now, how did you get started in creating these very small pieces?
Well, I've always been interested in little tiny things. I'm sure it's a control issue. And then when I was in college, I realized that I could actually, buy them and put them together. And when you're living in a dorm or in an apartment, it's very liberating to get to design an entire house just how you want it.
And very small too. Right here, this is the sloth exhibit. What was the inspiration behind this one?
At the time, I was working at the zoo, and I really love animals, and the sloth is just such an underrated little guy. So I decided I was going to stick him in there.
And dedicate a tribute to him. And then the greenhouse here, the smaller greenhouse, which goes inside the bigger greenhouse. How do you come together with one of these designs, the ideas?
Oh, the greenhouse was a kit that was a gift a couple years ago, and then just last year I saw the little tiny Wardian case, and I thought, gosh, that would look awfully good in my regular size greenhouse.
So you just keep building these things, like little pieces here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a hoarder like everybody else, and you find these little things?
I can't say no. I just can't.
You say, I could use that. I could use that in my next design.
Yep, that's exactly it.
And then a foyer here. You don't have to have a giant foyer to create something and design it. You can do a little. What is this box? It's not a normal room box.
That was actually a box of stationery that someone gave me, and I promptly dumped all the stationery out of it and stuck miniatures in it.
And where's the stationery now?
Oh, I don't know. I think I gave it away.
Stuck in the corner saying, I could use this in something. But you can see this, the Louisville Miniature Club here at the historic Locust Grove. The display goes on public display February 6th through the 21st. Come on in and explore this wonderful place and meet some of the creators too. And see almost 40 different room boxes, different designs, Christmas scenes, bedroom scenes, not that kind of bedroom scene, but cakes and kind of a bakery area. It's just let your mind wander. And they don't have the little dolls in them because they want you to put yourself in the room, in the scene, in your mind. Let's do that right now, Kim. Don't go there. Don't go. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. Sterling, Candace, we're going to go off into our own little rooms right now.
I'm picturing Keith trying to fit into the miniature of the miniature greenhouse.
Yeah,
that is amazing. That is so tiny. Though, I mean, the greenhouse is small enough, but then the miniature of it is amazing.
Again, the attention to detail, unbelievable. Yeah. And the time it takes to create something like that.
And the patience.
And the patience. Something I do not have.
Not for us. We will not be in the Louisville Miniature Club anytime soon.
No, but we'll be paying for the ticket to go admire that work. The battle over casinos.